All right, now we get a chance to sit down with the man who has the real opinion, Gino Reynolds here. So let's talk movies, man. So what did you see this weekend?
The Devil Inside.
All right, so a bunch of people at the station have seen it. Some people here in the studio also. What are your thoughts?
Candidate for worst movie of the year already.
All right, it's gonna get a Razzie.
Yeah, it was good for maybe the first third. It was interesting. They had a whole science versus religion debate going on, and then they debunked it in an instant. And though the movie was creepy, it got laughable when, if you've seen The Exorcist and you know how the main character that's possessed acts. Okay, it was creepy back then, and it's just laughably kind of funny now, and it was the same thing. And the ending was exactly like Apollo 18. And I'm sorry, I'm going to spoil it. They give you a website and research it more, and it was just bad. And when I left the theater, people were saying, "I want my money back. That was stupid. That was a waste of time."
So a lot of negative feedback, even right there at the theater.
And I broke it this morning on my Facebook page. They're actually talking sequel, which I cringed when I read that article, and so. Why is my...
Well, I will have to say, The Exorcist is the only movie that I've ever actually felt like I would lose my appetite after seeing.
It was pretty bad.
Similar to that, some portions.
Some of it had some creepy moments, and I give it that, and they didn't go exactly like it, but what the possessed characters were saying, and it was The Exorcist, and they stole it. It wasn't borrowed, it was stolen, and it was a
failure.
And it was a horrible failure.
All right, gotcha. So okay, what do you have next going on this weekend?
Contraband is this weekend. Mark Wahlberg's new one.
Nice, Marky Mark. All right.
Honestly, I mean, the movie just looks fun to me. It looks like Gone in 60 Seconds without the cars.
Okay.
The reformed criminal has to go back in to save a family. But I love Gone in 60 Seconds, so I'm actually looking for this to be a fun movie.
Well, I'm a huge Nick Cage fan, so...
Yeah, it just looks like the same exact type of movie, my kind of movie, so I'm hoping to enjoy it.
Gotcha. Well, Mark Wahlberg seems to play that sort of character in almost every film that he's in. You know, wasn't he the Punisher? Or?
No, he was in Max Payne.
Okay, Max Payne,
which I give him a lot of flack for that because that's one of my favorite video games of all time.
Right. Okay.
And that was a really bad movie, so I give him some flack. But really, he does a good job in most of his films.
Yeah, he always plays the tough guy with the gun. You know, kind of a meathead. But in what about in The Departed? Didn't he play? Wasn't he awesome in that?
Very good movie. Very good movie. I have no fault with that movie whatsoever.
I know. You can't Scorsese. I mean, you can't really argue.
I wouldn't say that, but that one was one of his better ones. Yes.
Definitely. All right. Well, we look forward to your review of Contraband. Thank you so much, Gino.
Thank you.
And we'll be back.